everybody. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey.
How's your week?
Great. I don't like doing the podcast without DARREL.
Well, he's going to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on the way. He said, what, 10 minutes? He was at a drive-thru?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's getting some food, so he might show up and eat, which is usually what you do, Simon, in the middle of whatever we're recording.
No, I've seen DARREL eat. Eats like a python.
Yeah, he does kind of scarf.
He unhinges his jaw.
He balls all his food into a ball, just puts it in the back of his throat and swallows it.
He's
like
on
a
a
dog.
mission, and he wants to just eat. That's good.
Man, I
Good
can
for
imagine
him.
what his stomach looks like.
I eat fast, too. I'm trying to chew
Not
more.
good for you.
I know. Chewing a lot is very important, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we covered that in the previous video, and
We
I
don't
started
have gizzards.
I started chewing more as well.
Yes.
It helps digestion.
Even before chewing, I'm able to poop really well. Like I'm a pro.
Part of the digestion process.
You probably don't get any nutrients out of it. A full hot dog just passes through and just ends up in your toilet.
You think Simon was there trying to flush me down the toilet?
Burn!
That's a burn.
That's my favorite story about you.
And this is why I think we should this is why I think we should prepare more for the podcast, because that I'm going to have to keep in.
Yeah.
Like everything that just happened, that's that's our open.
What's wrong with that?
It's DARREL. I miss his voice.
What was he doing today? Signing a lease on an apartment?
Yeah, when he gets here, we can ask him about his apartment.
Okay.
Lease signing.
But then he's going to have to eat, and, I want him
No,
to...
you've seen him eat.
Then he has
He'll
to
be
get
done
his-
when he gets
his-
here.
Still.
He's got to pluck his eyebrows and
I know.
do his nails.
I can't eat in a car. Like, my wife can do that. My wife can go through, like, a fast food, get a burger, and eat it while she drives. I'm like, how?
Oh, I can do that. I did that
can't.
today. I did this morning. I got an Egg McMuffin.
And eat it in the car.
Yeah,
Like, you
and
don't wait until
and
you
I
get
shared it with
home
my
and sit
dog.
down. Nah, can't do it.
The worst is when you're driving and you go, okay, I'll stop at Bojangles or just anywhere. And you go, okay, I'm going to get that combo meal. And then you realize halfway on your trip, uh-oh, I need a spoon for this one. And I'm driving. Now I'm trying to steer and spoon food in my mouth.
Need a spoon for my biscuit.
See, I can't
Well, it
do
might be like the beans.
the bean, like
Spicy pinto
yeah,
beans.
I would imagine like Bojangles, like the dirty rice or something, like
Yeah.
mashed potatoes, like something that clearly needs a spoon.
Yeah,
Chick-
that's when you don't order it, or you substitute it for
but
something else.
Like
And
that's what I'm
you-
saying. You got to think this through.
you do.
Burrito, I can eat that with my hand. Chicken tenders, hand. Biscuit, hand. Beans, no beans. I'm on a trip.
That's right. Give me an extra biscuit. That's what I'd ask for. I want an extra
Bitch.
biscuit.
The
'cause
demands are here.
I want to get my money's worth.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys this. I know, Neebs, you're very health conscious and concerned about what things you put into your body.
Remote. I mean, a little bit.
A little bit. Shit. You won't eat a gummy bear. You're like, that's not food.
I'll eat Raisinets.
Oh, whatever.
It's got fruit in the middle
Is
of
that nature's
it.
gummy bear?
Right, that is.
Raisin.
Yeah.
But what's everyone's favorite fast food?
Wendy's is really good. It's not my favorite, but it's one of my favorites.
I really like Bojangles. Bojangles chicken biscuit. Yeah.
A lot of fast food is a gamble. I mean, the reason I eat fast food is usually budget or convenience.
Uh-huh.
But like you go to some places and man, the fast food, the service is so bad, they just don't care. That you feel like you're bothering them being there. A place that pretty regularly has good food and good service is Chick-fil-A. Like their chicken is thick and juicy.
Yep.
The salads are like fresh.
Yeah,
and there's
Chick-fil-A's
not
good.
like 3 ounces of water in the bottom of your salad.
No, they're all friendly and they're all going to heaven. You know?
It's true. You get up there and St. Peter's like, oh, you worked at Chick-fil-A. Come on in.
That's it.
Yeah, I enjoy Chick-fil-A because there are healthy choices there. I do the grilled nuggets and the fruit instead of fries, but
love their
I will
fries.
still get the fried stuff.
The
And,
waffle
and do
fries,
the waffle
man.
fries.
I love
yeah.
the damn waffle
I
fries.
mix it up. But I remember when there was a big stink about Chick-fil-A supporting anti-gay something or other. It was all over Facebook a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I had a lot of, we've got a lot of friends, a lot of gay friends, and I had a lot of gay friends that were like, hey, boycott Chick-fil-A. And I'm like, ugh.
You're out of your mind.
I don't know
It
about
tastes
that,
damn
man.
good.
I mean,
I'm certain I've seen gay people work there.
yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know? That's the thing. Certain people. Listen, I know a guy.
Look,
I
wait,
swear.
when you see someone, your gaydar is going off, you're like, that dude's definitely gay.
Yeah, your gaydar might be off. You don't know he's gay.
You never-
He might
you
just
never
be-
I'm
know.
pretty
be
good at
feminine.
gaydar.
He might be feminine. You don't know
I've had a
he's
lot
gay.
of gay friends, and I'm pretty
Hey,
good at gaydar.
And
Dralis
you go,
is here.
DARREL is.
Hey, Dorales just walked in the door.
Dralis,
We're talking about queers working at Chick-fil-A.
I got a question for you. Have you eaten your food yet?
Yes. All right,
See?
so
He's
he
already
eats and
eaten his
drive.
food. I
Oh,
told you.
That's it.
You're right.
I told you he would have already
He
eaten.
unhinges his jaw exactly like
He
a
does.
python.
Didn't chew it, did you, Dralis?
And it was a frozen rat.
Where'd you go?
McDonald's. I saw he's got a nice little cup of coffee with him. I haven't had McDonald's burgers in forever because every time I remember going years ago, it was never good.
Oh, I hate myself for it.
It's like,
and
I
I-
feel bad right now.
I got some chicken nugs, but it was the quick fix, and it wasn't that quick. Nothing today was quick for me, so
How was the service?
fine. They were happy.
They were nice?
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, we're talking about service and fast food. If you ever get up in the morning, which I don't like to do, I was at McDonald's once in the morning. Those people are like so happy at McDonald's up the street
Yeah,
here.
I think they must have a mandate at McDonald's, like the same with Chick-fil-A. It's like, you better act fucking happy.
Probably a
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A manager that switched over there.
This was legitimate happiness. Like customers were coming in, they knew the guys behind the counter. It was like,
So it's like a
Friend.
bar for like old
yeah,
people in the morning.
like a morning bar.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
The people
cheers
behi-
in there.
The cashiers were cheek kissing hello to everybody.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I hope to one day, when we're older, have our get-togethers at a Hardee's or something.
Yeah.
No.
You know, meet in the back corner,
sounds
get some
important.
coffee, and
Well, the Hardee's I've been going to lately, worst service.
See, we
Just
should
mad that I'm there. Why'd you come in? We were talking. Now I gotta take your order.
Dude, this Burger King around the block sucks balls.
Oh, yeah,
it's the worst one.
Oh, yeah.
They're
that is
awful.
awful.
They could
Awful
give a
Burger
shit
King.
that you're in there.
Yeah, I go there every now and then, when I'm wanting a quick burger, but
Look.
I regret it every time.
I have a feeling that they tell me the shake machine is broken just because they don't want to make a fucking
They
shake.
don't have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sold it.
This Taco Bell up the road, you'll sit there 5 minutes before anybody even shows up. You're like, am I the only person in this place? It's like empty.
Back
Everyone's in the
15
back
minutes.
watching YouTube videos or something.
No, they're all doing meth. And,
No, that Taco Bell, they're very slow. They fuck up orders a lot, but they're like really apologetic when they fuck up an order and they give you the, what are those, the cinnamon twists?
Oh, did you get some free cinnamon twist?
I get them all the time because they fuck up my order all the
You
time.
still have these free cinnamon
That's a shitty.
No, they're not. I don't have them with me. But Riley, I will get you some the next time.
I appreciate that.
That's a shitty like thing to give you. Like, oh yeah, here's something you might or might not want.
It's not even
Go
food.
fuck yourself. Right? Give me my food for free. You made a mistake. Pay for it.
I can't do that.
Wash my
yeah.
car.
Yeah, no, really. I expect the food for free.
Here's more cinnamon
And I'll
twist.
send food back in a restaurant. Because if it's not cooked the right way, people are like, oh, you're going to do that? Yeah, fucking they fucked up.
Let's face it, we shouldn't be eating fast food anyway.
No, but I'm talking about
but
in
every now
in
and
a
then you need something
restaurant.
quick.
See, you probably wouldn't return anything in a restaurant unless it was really bad.
It had to be really. I mean,
Yeah,
if
really
it's just a
bad.
little bit like, oh, we left the pickles on it. All right, let's
Yeah,
pull them
yeah,
off.
that's
But
not
if
a
you
big
ordered
deal.
steak and got like a rotten apple,
Well, I've-
yeah, you'd send it back.
I had a Friday night situation where I should have probably sent it back.
Okay, now tell me. I'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
And I gave them a free pass because it was restaurant week up in Raleigh. So the lady, her birthday, so I took her out to dinner on Friday night. And it was like the restaurant week where you can choose like one of like 5 things for the first thing, one of like 5 things for your main entree, and one of like 5 desserts, which is always nice. So the appetizer thing I got, it was called crispy Brussels sprouts. And I love my Brussels sprouts, okay?
All right.
Well, 1, it wasn't just Brussels sprouts. 2, they weren't crispy. It was like 4 Brussels sprouts, and then there was like some old mom's pot roast thrown in there all mushy with like an egg on top. It was the weirdest fucking thing.
I wouldn't have stood for it for a second. For a second. I would have been like, excuse me? Sorry. It says crispy, not crispy. Right off the bat, you're fucking done. Give me something better.
I guarantee
done now.
Simon's going to get the number of that place, and he's going to say, "Look,
Yeah.
my friend just told me about something.
Yeah.
I want some free food."
No shit.
Maybe
You're
some
fucking
cinnamon
done.
twists or something.
I was listening to the radio this morning, and they were talking about a couple of kids who did the Make-A-Wish thing, and they were like weird Make-A-Wish requests, and the radio people kept calling them bucket list things, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. That's probably
seems
not a
wrong.
good term.
Wait, really?
Yeah. So, anyways, the first.
It's not a bucket list. But I mean,
It
Kinda
is.
it is.
like,
That's the
a
problem.
bucket list is like, this is what
it
you want to
seems
do
really
before
sad
you die.
to
but
put it that
yeah.
way, though.
Yeah.
doesn't it?
At least they don't call it the Kick the Bucket Foundation or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I can't stand for you guys making fun of this.
This is making me sad too.
It really
I told
upsets
you the
me.
story sucked.
Yeah.
Anyways,
All right, go on.
It was an interesting request for the Make-A-Wish. And the one kid, he was obsessed with Amazon. He loved to receive things from Amazon, like in the mail. It just, that made his day.
You wanted to be a majority shareholder.
Yeah, well, they actually let him go tour the facility, 1 million square feet for one of the distribution facilities.
Really?
They said he was like a kid in a candy shop, but he was a kid in an
Just
Amazon
looking at
distribution
boxes?
center.
Well, they sell
Right.
candy.
Yeah, they do.
That's weird, but okay.
The other story that I thought was interesting, there was a 16-year-old girl who always wanted to tase a cop. She didn't hate cops. She saw a video one time of a cop getting tased. And
Or like the training that they do?
Yeah.
And she wanted to be the one to fire the taser.
So some cops in her area heard about this, and they even played the audio where she was tasing the cops. They were, and she felt really bad about it afterwards. She's like, I don't like inflicting pain on people.
Yeah. Why
And
did I wish this?
Yeah.
That
There
is
goes your
weird.
wish. Thank God she wasn't in Aladdin.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
what's
that
the-
the wishes, the lamp.
Bad
Oh,
wishes.
okay.
Okay.
God.
That's where you're going.
Why? Thank God.
Well, she would have wasted that fucking wish.
She gets 3 though.
Yeah, you get 3.
Yeah.
But you better make them fucking
She's
count.
got 2 more.
Still.
We're arguing this?
What is that?
Is this a
Yeah,
real
we're arguing
This is a real
Fuck you,
thing?
Simon.
I don't think it's
gets
that bad
3
of a
wishes.
wish.
It's science time.
Yay, Duralius, what kind of science information do you have for me today, buddy?
Science isn't real. I only believe in religion and Republicans.
This is the segment of the podcast where Dralius tells us the title of a story he read.
That's pretty much the case, but I do have one fun fact to follow it up.
Because
Love
it's
it.
the first fact in the sentence.
Scientists find oldest human ancestor.
Ooh.
And the thing is like a millimeter, and only tied to humans because of being an invertebrate. 540 million year old creature, exquisitely well preserved fossil traces. But I'll get to the point that's interesting really quick.
We're dying for it.
I know you are.
Suspense is
It's
killing us.
the earliest known step on the evolutionary path that led to fish and eventually to humans. But here's what I found very interesting. They were unable to find any evidence that the animal had an anus, which suggests that it consumed food and excreted from the same orifice. I found that curious.
Sounds awful.
Yeah.
Like if you had to do that.
That's why I thought it was fun to bring up. Imagine if, just
How-
picture, a dinner date.
I'm glad Jesus gave us an asshole.
Thank you for the anus, Jesus.
I don't think it would come out.
Yeah, why aren't we thanking him for that?
Because he gave it to us in the book. It's in the
I don't
book,
think
right?
it would be turds that you're coming out of your mouth.
What?
Yeah, why
it Has
not?
to, it
I
would
think
have to
it'd be
go
like acidic vomit. Like
Yeah, no, you would probably just
you're probably
throw up.
digesting, you're getting some nutrition. Blah. Here's some
Yeah.
like throw up.
Probably. That's an awkward. Well, not
It's
if it's
still
common.
bad.
I mean, there
Like
are
you're not
animals
gonna
that
throw
do
up a
that.
perfectly sculpted turd out of your mouth.
Dude, you don't know.
think.
You might. You have
I
no
mean, this
idea
thing is
how this
tiny.
digestive system will work. Hey, you wanted to talk about music at some point.
Did
What?
Yeah,
I?
Neebs.
When I say this?
with that dude that you've been corresponding
Oh
with.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so this guy named Fazari contacted me on YouTube and said, "Hey, I'm a musician. I did a version of your intro."
Huh.
So I just thought it was cool. It sounds very different. He took a lot of creative license on it.
Are you going to play it?
We'll play it now.
Huh.
It doesn't sound like the.
No, I told you. It sounds
It's
very
in there.
different.
It's in there.
Well, way to shit on
I mean,
his
I'm not
art.
shitting on
No,
it.
I'm
just
I think
kidding.
the song's cool, but
I
it doesn't-
preferenced it with that.
I know.
Yeah.
I was just kidding. Go check out his page or something. Does
Yeah,
he have
no,
a page?
his SoundCloud has a lot of. He usually does a lot of different style of music, just kind of like ambience, kind of rhythms, and kind of cool stuff. Check him out.
Fazari.
What kind of music you guys been listening to lately? Neebs, you don't listen to music. You listen-
Spanish. Been learning Spanish.
Have you been listening to Spanish music? My sister
Uh,
said she learned a lot of Spanish by listening to Spanish music.
I tried that a little bit, but I find it hard because people sing weird stuff sometimes that you can't use. Mm-hmm. Oh, baby, yeah, that's right.
You're not going to do that.
I'm not going to say that.
Well, rarely.
But you'll find words and phrases and stuff that you could possibly use.
What if all your language is learned from songs? Like, excuse me, I'm going to rock you like a hurricane.
Well, I guess
Right.
you had to pick the right song
Yeah,
that fits
you
the
picked the right song
situation,
that would
right?
fit the
Yeah,
words that
That'd
you
be
meant.
challenging, but
Look,
yeah,
I'm
it'd
hungry
be
like a
amazing.
wolf right now.
Well, at a drive-through, that would work, right?
It's this song that comes on at the gym all the time that I think's really funny. I don't know the name of it, but it's just like, yeah, brah,
Oh, God, that's Designer. That's
What the
Panda.
fuck?
Never
I don't
heard
know.
of that.
Panda,
it's just every time it comes on, it makes me smile.
So it's
That's
going to make your
Designer.
list?
Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing I've heard recently that that stands out in my mind as something.
Now-
It's just, brah.
Yeah, that's exactly how it sounds. And I listen to hip hop. I listen to just about everything. And that song, I was like, yeah, this is a good song. But then I started checking out more stuff that he does. And that guy is an awful rapper. There are 3 rappers out there that are fucking garbage. Designer.
Just 3?
No, 3 that I just right now
So
that I'm thinking about
I
that
know
are
the other
just
2
so
are coming,
bad.
So the Geek Bra
Designer-
guy, that's Designer.
Designer
Okay.
with 2 eyes.
Who are the other two?
Ooh.
Lil Yachty and Future.
Never heard of either of those.
Fucking awful.
They're rough.
They have no bars. So
Yeah, I don't
anyways.
listen to.
Sorry for
any of
being so
that.
negative.
That's okay.
It's all right,
But
buddy.
yeah, I know you made the exact noise that he makes.
Yeah, it's like it comes on the radio, and I just
And
laugh
that's
every
the
time it's
exact
on.
noise that our ancestor made when they vomited out their.
It's such a weird song. Yeah, look it up. It's called
Excrement.
What'd you say it was called? Panda?
Panda by
Panda.
Designer.
Okay.
Have y'all seen that DiGiorno commercial?
Is that it on the music?
Yeah.
No, there's still music.
Yeah.
Okay,
Carry on.
no,
What
I don't
DiGiorno
know.
commercial?
LMFAO, one of the guys, the guy with the bushy hair,
Right. Okay.
has this like 3-minute DiGiorno commercial where he and another guy that sing a song when it's pizza time.
Is it good?
It actually sounds good, yeah. Always enjoyed LMFAO. They kind of disappeared.
I was listening to the radio yesterday, and I was convinced it wanted me to be depressed
Yeah.
because, like, turn to one station, and it's like low, 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 low. Like it keeps repeating low.
It's not that.
Shorty got low, low,
No,
low.
not that. It's not that.
Yeah, that's not sad.
No,
Natural.
that one.
Jeans in the boots with the fur.
But no, it was
I'm
not
so
that song.
depressed.
Yeah, no, but it was just like you're feeling low, 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 low. low. Yeah, I wanna
Okay,
say
so
that.
you heard
It sounds
that song,
like
and then you
I was
went
like, I switched it, and then it's like, are you down? Are you down? Are you down? I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Oh God,
Because like both these songs were just repeating things about being depressed.
you need a new station.
I don't. I just listen to
Wilmington
I don't
doesn't
drive
have
that
good
much.
radio
No,
stations
we don't.
at all.
Yeah.
We
I
have
don't
garbage
listen to
stations.
Yeah, I don't listen to a lot of music because I really don't drive that much. 'Cause, I mean, office is close by. It's like I don't.
When I drive, it's podcast time
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I do have a car that the radio works, I don't turn it on a lot.
because it scares you.
No, I just kind of
You
forget.
forget that you have it,
I'm
huh?
used to
Yeah.
just thinking.
The silence.
Yeah.
Just
Do
think
you
time.
still-
I think, it just rolls around and like I'm a crazy person.
Do you
while
still
I'm
get
driving.
in your passenger door?
No.
Through
I get in-
habit?
No.
Did you take off all your accoutrement?
Is that the fuzzy the stuff
Eyelashes?
and the
Yeah, did you
eyelashes
take that
and
all
stuff?
off?
It's all off.
Why?
How long did that last?
It lasted.
For those you don't know, Simon had eyelashes on. It was from V-Lover, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
from
from
V-Lover.
V-Lover gave us eyelashes for Simon's headlights.
And they were
and
adorbs.
fuzzy covering for his steering wheel and gear
Pink
shift.
fuzzy covering.
Very fuzzy covering.
Yeah, and they were great, but not safe. Not safe.
Oh.
That
You
cover
You had a
is
hard
not
time
safe.
driving?
Yes.
Trying to turn his.
And- yeah, it's
I don't
just not
think-
good.
I don't think the eyelashes were a safety
The
issue.
eyelashes were
No.
just a ugly issue. They were the I'm not trying. Like it was great. I did it for I think 24 hours, and then I was like, "Fuck this shit." Because
Did you get any looks?
I don't know.
Like, I wonder how many middle-aged women went, "Aw," as they drove by.
Yeah.
And some rednecks driving by. Oh, queer!
Put some truck nuts on that.
Truck nuts and eyelashes.
That'd be a great combo.
There we go.
Look at him driving through Chick-fil-A. You ain't wanted there.
Going over to Hardee's. You're not wanted there either.
I wanted to make truck nuts for bikes.
How great would that be on a 10-speed on the back of your seat?
Just one little set.
Not to go political, and you can cut this out if you'd like.
But one thing I did want to say was we have always talked about doing interviews, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we got a couple interviews lined up, and I thought it'd be fun to ask the audience if they had any questions for these people.
But we won't tell you who they are.
Yeah.
You,
Well,
you have to guess.
How long have you been doing what you do?
Neebs, tell them
Do you eat fast food?
who one of them is.
One of them is Daniel from How It Should Have Ended.
It's a good call.
So if you
Yeah.
have questions for him that are, I don't know.
Offensive.
Yeah, maybe offensive.
Personal,
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
prying.
Make sure to ask about his social.
If you don't know what How It Should Have Ended is, it's cartoons about the way movies should have ended.
And they need subscribers, so go help them
man.
out.
They just started on YouTube.
They're
so
struggling.
Yeah.
They're really looking.
There you go.
Love the whole phone thing.
They're really
Yeah.
looking to get their name out there.
We've
Yeah.
been doing this for years now, and
I never
you
get phone
still don't-
calls.
Yeah, until
Never
you
get
get
phone
them.
calls.
Yeah, until you get them. I never get phone calls.
And I also I have a friend of mine that I grew up with that you know what? He's not really a friend of mine, but he knew my sister. And
You embarrassed him once at a
One of
restaurant
those
when you
things.
sent your food back.
Knew your sister.
No, I knew him too. But anyway, he won an Oscar. He was one of the writers for Birdman.
That's awesome.
Oh, cool. And
That's
he's
awesome.
like a playwright. You know the play that we saw in Germany that we used to make fun of?
Bodyguard.
Bodyguard,
Yeah, he's
the
the
musical.
playwright for that. He
What?
wrote the
The
play.
musical for
Oh, he
for
wrote the
that
play.
the
Wow.
adaptation. He's one
In
of those
German?
guys.
Or you wrote it in
Maybe
English?
I don't know.
I wrote Tron the musical.
Ooh.
Oh, well, that's good. So anyway, if you have questions,
not been produced yet.
for him,
Or written.
or you might not know who he is, but you know what? Write him in the comments. I'll throw some stuff at him maybe.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look for things to do with this
No,
guy.
I think it's great.
questions, yeah.
I'm just surprised he said he would do it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in 20 years.
It's gonna be weird. I bet.
Let's reach out to the biggest people and see who responds.
We probably should.
yeah,
Yeah, why
just
not?
crazy big people.
Well, who would be one? Like, I'll be in
Pope.
charge of that.
The Pope.
No, okay, let's get realistic.
Maybe we
He's
should.
a real person.
I'd like to get Richard Branson on.
That'd be fun.
He's the Virgin guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elon Musk.
Yeah,
I'll
there we
reach
go.
out. Okay,
Let's
I'll
reach
reach
big.
out to those two.
Ozzy Osbourne.
3.
Start with those.
Yeah. Danny DeVito.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Whose career was reignited through Always Sunny.
Oh man, he's perfect in that show.
He's wonderful in
God,
that show.
man, he's
You
so
think
good.
you can do this, Simon? Think you
What?
get big names like that
Think you
on,
can
on
get
our
Danny?
podcast?
He already got
Can you
big
call
names.
Danny? Can you get Danny?
He's confirming it right now. He's
I
going to
am.
get him.
Yeah, but like someone that you don't know through your sister.
Listen, I write the way I write an email is like, hey, we're big. This is us. Do it. Send.
Yeah, that's how you do
And he
it.
writes those
Bam.
Do
emails.
the right thing.
and he
Simon.
writes those emails with 2 fingers.
I'm serious. I want to see if you can pull this off.
What?
It's a fun challenge.
Okay.
Oh,
Maybe our
absolutely.
audience has connections.
Ooh.
What's that degrees of separation thing?
7
like
degrees?
somebody
6 degrees of
listening right now
Kevin
probably
Bacon?
is like brother to somebody.
Yeah.
And like, hey, I could totally hook you up with so and so.
Yeah, so we're starting with Danny DeVito.
But don't
Or anybody they know.
don't speculate. This has to be an honest to goodness hookup.
Yeah. Like I could call this guy right now on my phone.
Yeah.
They'd be on the podcast
Yeah.
if I asked them. Or I could at least check.
Yeah.
You guys know any celebrities?
I got a couple in my phone.
I know a few.
Look at you. Look at, and none of them are name dropping.
Charlie says Neebs in his phone.
Names in my phone.
Yeah.
He's looking at you like, hey, kick him over.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
You know, you
I
can't
don't know
get-
where I was going with this.
He's
I
got
just,
Streisand in his phone.
Yeah, Streisand.
No, we were at a barbecue at Dallas's house once. Jason Sudeikis was there.
Oh, yeah.
Jason Sudeikis came to
Lake
mind.
Bell was there too.
Yeah, like Bell.
And that's, you know what? That's the time where somebody pointed to the door. They're like, hey, is that your daughter? And she was like, I don't know, like a year and a half old or 2 years
Going
old.
number 2.
And she had her butt cheeks pressed right up against the glass door. I was like, yeah, that is my daughter. Thank you. And it was one of those. It was like, I think it was Lake Bell that was like, hey, isn't that your daughter? Like, yes, Lake Bell, it is.
This is the-
Mind your business.
Who's Lake? I don't know who Lake Bell is.
She's been in a few things.
Yeah,
She's not
okay.
like
Oh, she was in that one hospital show.
ER?
Which one?
No, the funny one.
Oh.
Scrubs?
No, not Scrubs.
That's
the
the
other
funny
one.
one.
Funny-
Funny hospital show.
No,
Dick.
no, there's a different one. God damn it. What's the name of it?
Oh, was it like a
Children's Hospital?
Yes.
That was an Adult Swim show.
Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Children's Hospital.
Yeah, she was in that.
She was in that?
Nice. I never watched that, but I heard good things.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I've
heard-
seen
I heard good
fun.
stuff.
Yeah.
that party. It was a cornhole. Like every Sunday, we had little cornhole gatherings.
You probably explain what
Two
cornhole
setups.
is to the people that don't know.
Yeah.
Just Google it.
You
It's
throw
a,
a beanbag.
beanbag game
Beanbag
filled
hole.
with cornhole. You
Throw.
It's
know.
like horseshoes, but
And you,
with a beanbag in a
beanbags.
hole.
You guys have been there to the when we had the
I was,
Sunday.
yeah.
I was there with
Yeah.
my boyfriend
My na-
Jason Sudeikis.
My neighbor would bring over both kinds of clam chowder, and I'd make Bloody Marys all day. It was a good old time, you know, nice little Sunday thing. But Sudeikis was coming because he was acting in a movie that I was doing lighting on. It was called Good Old Fashioned Orgy. But friend at the time was like, who I knew was a huge fan. I was like, dude, just
Don't
keep
act
it
weird.
cool.
Yep.
Don't make it weird. That's
Yeah.
it. And he's like, yeah, cool. And then before you know, fucking an hour in, he's trying to get a selfie with them. You know, the thing, take a picture. Like he totally fucking couldn't help it. And I know he didn't mind. I know Sudeikis didn't mind. He was a
Walked in,
good-
he had a Sudeikis t-shirt on.
yeah.
yeah. I also got the Jody Sweets hookup.
Jody
You want-
Sweet.
Yeah, Jody Sweets.
My wife and daughter love Fuller House.
There you go.
Can't say I do, but
Yeah.
it's not my style of show.
I know Jody does. That's a good
Yeah,
little
no, I
paycheck
mean, yeah,
coming
she's,
back.
she's working again.
Couple
And man,
seasons
she's
of
still
that.
cute. The girl that plays DJ, good lord, she turned into a MILF. Good God.
Oh, she's a Kirk Cameron's sister.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
know?
Candace Cameron is
Yep.
her name.
That's
All
her
right.
name.
I had no idea.
He's still big into the Christian filmmaking.
Yeah.
Kirk
yeah.
Cameron.
No, it's a big market
it's,
there.
It's huge.
Huge.
Did you hear that?
that was good.
Thank
really
you.
well pronounced.
I think that there was one of his productions that actually came through town, and my agent was like, hey, we got this part here. Do you want to audition for it? It's for a Kirk Cameron Christian movie. I said, fuck no. Those are my exact words. Fuck no. And she could totally
How much does it
respect
pay?
that.
I go,
Doesn't matter.
I go to church, okay, and I'm sitting there one Sunday, and they do the the cinematic stuff in the beginning of service. This is a very like high production type, new age type.
Never been to a church like this.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
All the new churches are like going to a rock concert.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of,
Jumbotrons and stages.
Mosh
and,
pit.
it's not like that, but it's interesting. So anyway, they're doing this thing, and I'm sitting there and I'm watching it's like forget the setting, but Duralius walked into the room because he got an acting gig for this fucking thing, and I was just shocked. Here I am
God.
watching.
Oh, you were in this church
He
video.
was in this church video.
Oh yeah, Duralius didn't turn anything
And
down.
guess who he was?
If he gets the
That's
part,
such
he's doing
bullshit.
it.
That's a lie.
And were you not the devil in that?
I was death.
You were death in this scene.
played
How long
death.
ago was this?
Years ago.
Oh,
I
maybe-
can't believe I never
it
told
might
you
be like
guys
5
this.
years ago.
I've never heard this story.
Yeah.
Duralius was in that Kirk Cameron movie.
I wasn't. I was a very friendly death.
You were, but
Super friendly.
it really kind of freaked me out. I think I was in church hungover, and
course
then
you were.
he comes on. I'm like, where the fuck am I? What's going on right now?
I actually just watched that for the first. I forgot about it completely.
Yeah.
Watched it maybe a week ago.
Well, there you go.
That's fun.
I want to
story.
see this.
Oh, it's so good.
I bet it's amazing.
actually. It was our buddy Joey.
Connolly.
Yeah, he's talented.
Oh, yeah, no,
So
those guys are
I knew
super
it was going to
fucking
be shot well.
Yeah.
I read it and it wasn't like pumping like religion down your throat or anything.
Right,
I was
right.
like, oh, this might be fun, and it was. Yeah, we had a good time.
No, if Joey's shooting it, it's going to be good.
We should shoot something with Joey.
Yeah,
We should shoot live action stuff.
Live action Jesus.
Go into Burger King.
yeah.
Burger King Jesus. Welcome to Burger King, my son.
Another one. Good old John Wesley Shipp.
Who?
He played the
was
original
Dawson's
Flash.
daddy.
Dawson's dad, but he played
Original Flash.
because people love the Flash. This
Oh, yeah.
new Flash.
Oh, he's in the new Flash.
Yeah, he's his father.
He plays the
I
Flash's
didn't know
dad
that.
in the
Yeah.
new Flash. Yeah.
Did you guys like Daredevil? Is that the?
Yes.
Daredevil
I
was
really,
good.
Really
Yeah.
enjoyed
Because
Daredevil.
haven't seen
Kingpin
it
was
yet.
good.
Nor have I.
He was a great character, Kingpin.
Yeah.
I haven't seen season 2, but all through season 1, you could kind of relate to the villain.
So D'Onofrio is Kingpin.
Is that his name?
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's great.
Not sure.
It's the guy that played
He was in Men in Black.
Men in Black,
Yeah.
the cockroach guy.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
that's
D'Onofrio.
D'Onofrio.
Full Metal Jacket.
Exactly. You ever see Full Metal
I don't-
Jacket?
Oh
I
my
don't think I
god!
have.
If
Oh,
you haven't, dude,
Yeah.
fucking watch that
Okay.
movie.
It's such a good.
Yeah.
it's a
is.
great
And he
movie.
plays an insane person, and it's unforgettable.
He's like the chubby dude in boot camp that gets fucked with by everyone. And no
turns.
spoilers, but man, he loses his shit.
Wait, is that like a bathroom scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I have
Exactly.
seen that then. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
That's D'Onofrio.
Yeah. It's just, it clicked.
Hard to forget that one.
But what I didn't like about that at the end of it was there was no cliffhanger.
A Daredevil?
At Daredevil, everything gets tied up in a nice little bow.
You don't need a cliffhanger on a season finale.
I think I do. That's how my brain works now. I want to be like, oh shit.
I want to be tortured.
Yeah. I kind of want that.
Yeah. Maybe listen to Boots with the Fur to drag you down.
Oh man, what a sad song.
I'm talking about them apple bottom jeans. Yeah.
I wanted to join in, but I knew I'd fuck up. So
Now,
what now?
Daredevil, like season 2 is
Season 2's good?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Okay.
It
I'm
doesn't. It doesn't have enough Kingpin. Like I wish there were more Kingpin because he was such an like just great character in the first season. But they do have a lot more of the Punisher, who I really enjoyed.
Yeah, it makes me think of. I'd like to see another. It's not a TV show, but I'd love to see another of the new Dredd, the movie.
Judge Dredd?
Oh
no,
yeah.
With
but it's
Stallone.
Judge Dredd. But what's that?
With Stallone?
No.
They
the
did that
newer
new one, yeah.
that came out a few years back. I
I
don't know.
didn't
It's
finish.
probably like
I'm kicking myself because I watched like half of it on Netflix. It was really
It's
good.
so good.
And then like it left Netflix by the time I got to finish it, and I was like, "Fuck!"
Dude, it is fucking quality, and it's what's his face. He
I forgot his name. He was
I
in Lord
forget
of
his
the
name
Rings.
too. He's in Lord of the Rings. He's also in the new Star Trek movies.
Yeah, he plays Bones in that.
He kills it, man.
Yeah, he did really good.
It's a good damn movie. It's a really fun setting. It's kind of like a Die Hardish kind of thing.
Yeah, the
like just
apartment building.
yeah.
Yeah.
In one big building.
Yes.
Yeah. It doesn't change location a lot.
Not
It's
this
very,
particular
It's very
one.
Kind of
centralized.
like Panic Room or Phone Booth.
Or Fraggle Rock.
Yeah.
Or Mr. Rogers.
Fuller House.
They never leave the house.
I don't like one location movies usually.
If they're done right, I mean, like
Castaway.
Die Hard.
I like Castaway.
Birdman.
There you go.
I thought it was brilliant.
But there are exceptions. I remember liking, was it Rear Window? Mm-hmm. Is that the Hitchcock film?
Old
Yeah, yeah,
Hitchcock, yeah.
I enjoyed 10 Cloverfield Lane for that reason.
Was that John Goodman?
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah.
Oh.
I enjoyed the film. I just thought the the Cloverfield thing felt so tacked on. Really took me out of it.
It
was just like,
it was the reason for the environment in the first place.
Right.
That's the reason the whole movie even fucking happened.
Yeah, I know. It just feels like, I don't know.
It's like
all,
saying,
all the alien shit just
I like
did not
Birdman,
fit
but
for
the
me.
whole play that was happening. Ugh.
Oh, you didn't like that?
No, I loved
he's-
it. I mean,
yeah,
I was
no,
being,
he's
I was
sarcastic.
kidding.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's
Was it
let's stay
sarcasm?
away from Birdman until the Birdman man gets here.
Yes. Okay.
When do you expect to have the Birdman writer on?
In like 3 weeks ish.
Okay, I need to
Nope.
watch the whole movie.
I own
Before
it if
then.
you'd like to borrow it.
I should
Yeah,
probably watch
bring
it
it in.
again.
Yeah, we all should freshen up.
Let's get real drunk and watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
And let's get real drunk and do the interview.
yeah.
Yeah.
While we're watching it. Let's interview this
Okay,
shit.
everyone,
Hold on,
welcome.
shut up. I'm watching this part.
We got the Birdman guy here. Birdman, what is your name?
Birdman, Mr. Birdman. Let's call him Mr.
What was it
Birdman.
like being the bird?
Man.
Can you fly?
Dick, you know it's not the guy that played Birdman, right? It's the
it's
writer.
I know. That's if
He was
I was
making a-
drunk.
it was a joke
Yeah,
with
it's a
that.
joke.
Right,
You
yeah.
should- next time I'll set up some cones, a chart, a graph.
Let's ask Daniel from He She Birdman questions.
God damn it! It's not
Yeah.
he, she.
Or did he
I know.
do a how
His
Birdman
he.
should have ended?
No.
And if not, why not?
Oh.
Ooh.
Let's ask Daniel why he didn't do a Philadelphia how it should have ended.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, thanks for coming, guys.
Yep.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out with us, folks. We'll see you next time.